See, once I got that all mixed in, now I just take my measuring cup full of my sugars and pour it in like that. Beautiful. Okay, now add my stand mixer, and now we're about to blend in our red ingredients. First, I gotta add my stand mixing attachment. My stand mixer attachment, and then stand mixer. Then I add my 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay. And then I start mixing. Just mix it for about a minute or so. Oh yeah, reminds me. Oh shoot, I almost forgot the butter. Just take your butter, and what I like to do with my butter is that I like to cut it up and then put it into the microwave. Yep. So, specifically, not evenly. I like to cut it up before, and then as soon as I'm done cutting my butter in 30 more seconds, I'm going to head over to the microwave. Okay. Okay, next I set my butter in the microwave. I like to do it for just about 30 seconds, just enough until the butter gets softened. Now, about 30 seconds later, once your butter is softened, we're ready to put it into my cookie dough. Okay. Now let me get my butter in there. Now it's time to cream the butter into my sugar mixture, my sugar and vanilla mixture. I think this is so-called creaming the sugar, creaming the butter and the sugar together. Now it's time to add my eggs. It's a bit tricky for me to do with all this stuff. Okay, now we're ready for our dry ingredients. Now it's time to add the dry ingredients. I'm not a fan of this part, but let's just get it over with. I kind of like to add only a half a cup of flour at a time because this stuff can get pretty nasty. This stuff can get pretty messy. Not nasty, but probably nasty if I consider it that. Okay. This is how I like to do it because I gotta get the last bit of this flour and it's not gonna go in if I don't. Gosh, I hate this stuff. Almost there. Okay, that's it. Now last but not least, it's now time to add the chocolate chips. The chocolate chips, the ingredients of the owl. Now first, let me just quickly open this. And ta-da! See what they look like inside. Okay, now you're not supposed to mix it for that long. The rest of the way, I can mix it by hand the rest of the way, but ta-da! I made chocolate chip cookie dough. I just made the dough so far. We'll get to baking them later. Okay, and now my cookie dough is done. I put it into this glass bowl here so you can see what it looks like. But yep, this is what it looks like. Wow, isn't it beautiful? Okay, now it's time to start baking the cookies. But first, I gotta get my parchment paper out. Then, and then get my cookie dough scooper. And then essentially all I do to make the cookies is that I prefer to do this when I just made the cookie dough and the cookie dough is soft, so it's much easier to do, as opposed to when it's like when I already refrigerated it and it's hard. When it's hard and much harder to scoop up and into the scooper and get out. So watch this. Voila, how easy that was. The cookie dough is literally almost like as soft as ice cream, so it's much easier to do. But then after I scoop all this out, I have to put it in the refrigerator for probably about a couple of hours to let it harden, and then I bake it. But yeah, this is how my cookie dough came out. Okay, now once after I've made the cookie dough, now it's time to bake the cookies. Now it's time to bake them and to finish making them by baking them. So first, what I'm going to do, bacon and making, kind of rhyme. So what I got to first do now is I have to go get myself a pan and roll out a sheet of parchment paper, and then grab my cookie dough or ice cream or my scooper, and then start scooping them onto the pan, and then scooping them out and then bake them. But even before I get to the bacon though, the baking part, I have to refrigerate them for about a couple of hours before I can bake them. So yeah, let me just quickly grab my pan here. I'm gonna grab my bacon sheet here. Grab my bacon sheet here, and then and I just got to scoop out the cookie. Go scoop out my cookie dough balls out onto my bacon sheet here, and then I'm gonna bake up the cookies, and then I'm gonna make a next interesting, and then to finally end my video, I'm going to do an interesting video, which I never done in the history of my video photography making before. I'm going to actually film my cookies baking in the oven, like a time lapse video while they cook. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually do that though. But for that part though, I have an editing software, so I'll assume that part. If it gets too slow and boring though. But yeah, I want to show you how cookies transform while they bake. So what I'm going to do? Let's start scooping out the cookies. Okay, parchment paper. And my cookie dough scooper / ice cream scooper, cookie dough bowl / ice cream, cookie dough / ice cream scooper. Beautiful. We have my parchment paper like this. Which way side is actually better out? And then you can see through my beautiful clear bowl what the cookie dough looks like and how I scoop it. My method is that I like to let my cookie dough actually warm up a little bit to room temperature, so it's much more easier and simpler to scoop out. So pretty much. This part is just going to be boring, so I'm just going to show you how I scoop out a few of them, and then I'm going to skip to, after I just do a few, I'll just stop filming after I show you how to do it, until I got all 12 of them scooped out onto my bacon sheet. So far, 2. Okay, last one. Okay, ta-da! Alright, that's all of them. Oh. Yep. This is all. I'm all done. I got all on my cookie dough bowls laid out here. All 12 of them. I got 12 here. So, okay, so I just gotta refrigerate them up. I gotta refrigerate them for a couple of hours, and then I'm just throw them into the oven, and that's when I will show you how. And then that's when I will bake them and film my oven, film them being baked in the oven in that time. And my first ever time lapse video. Stay tuned. Those look so good. Okay, now it's time to bake the cookies. I got my oven heating up, and I'll move the camera this way so I'll show you what it looks like.